The wet weather continues over the northeastern part of the country, with a large amounts of cloud and moisture settled in over the eastern part of South Africa, with rainfall occurring for most of the day in the northeast, and then a number of thunderstorms flaring up over Mpumalanga, Limpopo and parts of the northwest in the second part of the day. To give you an idea of how much rainfall we've seen, on Tuesday, Bombela received 132 millimeters of rainfall over a 24-hour period, Lephalale just below 100, with a high felt seeing between 50 and 75 millimeters of rainfall over 24 hours. The SA Weather Service have issued a warning for heavy rain on Thursday over the northeastern part of the country, as well as the possibility of localized flooding as that rainfall continues to fall on already saturated ground and on some roads that are already affected by that localized flooding. The second warning is for a high fire danger rating in the Western Cape, with hot and windy conditions forecast over the western and southern interior on Thursday, but with that cloudy and wet weather continuing particularly over the far northeastern part of South Africa. Scattered thundershowers are expected as we head further west, though, with isolated thundershowers reaching the east coast. In KwaZulu-Natal, daytime highs will peak in the middle and upper 20s, with the possibility of thundershowers, with a hot day for the Eastern Cape, Umtata and East London both topping 30 degrees, with most of that thundershower activity expected over the eastern parts. Port Elizabeth partly cloudy at 29 degrees. Fine and sizzling hot for Beaufort West at 37, with a partly cloudy day for George and Plettenberg Bay, both just shy of 30 degrees. Hot for Robertson at 34, but with a few showers expected along the south coast of the Western Cape, and Cape Town topping 28 degrees. Springbok at 32 with a partly cloudy day. Uppington at 38 with a sunny forecast on Thursday. We're expecting a few isolated thundershowers for Kimberley at 31, with mostly cloudy weather and thundershowers predominantly over the eastern part of the Free State. Volcom with a high of 28 degrees. Thundershowers continue for the northwest, with Ventersdorp, Zeerust and Rustenburg all expecting a high of 24 degrees, with yet another cloudy and wet day for Limpopo. Maximum temperatures will peak in the mid-20s over the interior part of the province, with Messina topping 31. Sokukuza at 29 with overcast and wet weather, particularly over the eastern part of Mpumalanga. Secunda topping 20 degrees, and then quite a bit of rainfall still expected into Gauteng, Johannesburg at 23 and Pretoria at 25. A northeasterly wind is forecast along the east coast, with wind speeds picking up over the western and southern interior, with a moderate southerly wind expected for Cape Town. Extended forecast for Friday shows a decrease in the amount of rainfall, but with the possibility of thundershowers still in the forecast in the northeast, and we're expecting rain to move in along the south coast through to Saturday, with thundershowers expected yet again in the northeast, and a partly cloudy and dry day for Cape Town at 26. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a great one.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com